Topic 4 is about data and information. Topics 1, 2 and 3 all talk about the need to find things out and to understand what's going on out in the world before you make decisions. That's about collecting data. Often data and information are used as one and the same thing, and in fact they're not. It's very important you understand the difference. Data is raw, unprocessed, crude numbers, facts, figures, whatever you might have that haven't been organised in any particular way. Information is processed data. Information is what you get when you actually put your data through a spreadsheet. You start to create charts, tables, diagrams to break that data down to paint a picture of what's going on. Clearly, as part of your market research work, you need to actually use the data that you find out and you build up, that you actually process it into usable and useful information, and then that you use that information to inform your decision process. That's a very, very important aspect of a successful business. And again, it makes you realise why it's so important to get the right market research in the first place, because that research that you've spent a lot of time and effort collecting actually is going to be the engine room really of what drives your plan of action forward. Often it's seen as an expensive ingredient in collecting data and information, something that you don't have to do. But actually what I'd say to all of you is the more time you spend at the very beginning collecting data, processing it properly, making sure that you think through the implications of it, the better and the more successful your business will be. So don't cut corners. Try to set up credible methodologies by which you collect that data. It's very important that you don't go into the garbage in, garbage out syndrome where you collect any old data and then turn it into something and say, well, that has to be right. It's only right if the data that you've collected in the first place has been collected in a credible and a plausible way. So, for example, make sure any samples that you use in order to represent a bigger population are representative samples. Don't just go to one particular part of a sample and say, well, because they're all thinking the same, that therefore everyone else must think the same. That isn't the way the world works. Thank you.